There are distinct study guides tailored for each level of electrical exams, namely Journeyman, Master, and Contractor. The content of each exam and consequently the corresponding study guide varies significantly based on the level of expertise and responsibilities associated with each license. A journeyman electrician exam primarily covers core electrical concepts, fundamental code requirements, and basic electrical theory. The associated study guides will focus on these essential areas, providing a solid foundation in electrical principles and safe practices. A master electrician exam includes more advanced topics such as electrical design, supervisory responsibilities, and project management principles. Study guides for this level delve into these complex areas, assuming a prior understanding of basic electrical concepts. The contractor exam shifts focus to business management aspects, contract law, and project estimating techniques. The study guides for this exam level will cover these non-technical topics, equipping candidates with the knowledge necessary to run an electrical contracting business. Different study guides cater to the specific needs of each exam level and typically offer several key features. Firstly, relevant code information is provided referencing the current National Electrical Code, NEC, and other applicable codes and standards. This ensures that candidates are familiar with the latest regulations and requirements governing electrical installations. Secondly, practice questions are included, providing multiple choice and essay questions to test understanding of the material. These questions simulate the exam format, allowing candidates to assess their knowledge and identify areas where further study is needed. Thirdly, detailed explanations are given, offering explanations for both correct and incorrect answers. This helps candidates understand the reasoning behind the correct answer and learn from their mistakes. Fourthly, study outlines and summaries are presented, outlining key concepts and providing review materials. This helps candidates organize their study efforts and focus on the most important topics. Fifthly, tips and strategies are shared, offering guidance on exam preparation and test-taking techniques. This can help candidates approach the exam with confidence and maximize their chances of success. It is highly recommended to use a study guide that is specifically designed for the level of exam you are taking. This will ensure that you are studying the appropriate content and preparing effectively for the test. Using a study guide designed for a different level could lead to wasted time and effort studying irrelevant material. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is a comprehensive set of standards and guidelines for safe electrical installations. It's updated every 3 years, so it's crucial to use study materials that reference the latest edition. The NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. It's essential to understand the code requirements to ensure safe and compliant electrical work. Journeyman electricians typically work under the supervision of a master electrician or electrical contractor. They are responsible for installing and maintaining electrical systems in residential, commercial, and industrial settings. Their work must comply with the NEC and local electrical codes. Master electricians have more advanced knowledge and experience than journeyman electricians. They can design electrical systems, supervise other electricians, and obtain electrical permits. They are also responsible for ensuring that electrical work is done safely and correctly. Electrical contractors own and operate electrical businesses. They are responsible for bidding on jobs, managing projects, and ensuring that their employees are properly trained and licensed. They must also comply with all applicable laws and regulations. Preparing for an electrical exam requires a significant investment of time and effort. It's important to start studying well in advance of the exam date and to develop a study plan that covers all of the relevant topics. Practice questions are an essential part of exam preparation. They help you assess your knowledge and identify areas where you need to focus your studies. Be sure to review the explanations for both correct and incorrect answers to understand the reasoning behind the solutions. In addition to studying the NEC and other technical materials, it's also important to develop your test-taking skills. Learn how to manage your time effectively and how to approach different types of questions. Consider taking a practice exam to simulate the actual test environment. Electrical theory is a fundamental aspect of electrical work. It involves understanding the principles of voltage, current, resistance, and power. A strong understanding of electrical theory is essential for troubleshooting electrical problems and designing safe and efficient electrical systems. Voltage is the electrical potential difference between 2 points. It's measured in volts. Current is the flow of electrical charge. It's measured in amps. Resistance is the opposition to the flow of electrical current. It's measured in ohms. Power is the rate at which electrical energy is transferred. It's measured in watts. Ohm's law is a fundamental relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. It states that voltage is equal to current multiplied by resistance, or volts equals amps times ohms. This law is essential for calculating electrical values and troubleshooting electrical circuits. Series circuits have only one path for current to flow. The current is the same throughout the circuit, and the voltage drops across each resistor add up to the total voltage. Parallel circuits have multiple paths for current to flow. The voltage is the same across each branch, and the currents through each branch add up to the total current. Series parallel circuits combine series and parallel elements. Analyzing these circuits requires applying the principles of both series and parallel circuits. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. They interrupt the flow of current when it exceeds a safe level. Grounding is a safety measure that provides a low resistance path for fault current to flow back to the source. This helps to protect people from electric shock and to prevent damage to equipment. Wiring methods refer to the way that electrical conductors are installed. The NEC specifies different wiring methods for different applications based on factors such as the type of occupancy, the environmental conditions, and the voltage level. Conduit is a type of raceway that provides mechanical protection for electrical conductors. Different types of conduit are available, such as rigid metal conduit, electrical metallic tubing, and flexible metal conduit. Each type has its own advantages and disadvantages. Cable is another type of wiring method that consists of 2 or more conductors enclosed in a jacket. Different types of cable are available, such as non-metallic sheath cable and armored cable. Terminations are the points where electrical conductors are connected to equipment or devices. Proper terminations are essential for ensuring a reliable and safe electrical connection. Testing and troubleshooting are essential skills for electricians. They involve using various tools and techniques to identify and resolve electrical problems. Multimeters are used to measure voltage, current, and resistance. They are essential tools for troubleshooting electrical circuits. Clamp-on ammeters are used to measure current without having to disconnect the circuit. They are useful for measuring current in large conductors. Insulation testers, also known as megometers, are used to measure the insulation resistance of electrical conductors. They are used to detect insulation damage and prevent electrical shock hazards. Understanding electrical blueprints is essential for electricians. Blueprints show the layout of electrical systems, including the location of wiring, equipment, and devices. Estimating electrical projects involves calculating the cost of materials, labor, and other expenses. Accurate estimating is essential for winning bids and making a profit. Project management involves planning, organizing, and controlling electrical projects. Effective project management is essential for completing projects on time and within budget. Safety is the most important aspect of electrical work. Electricians must follow all safety procedures and regulations to protect themselves and others from electrical hazards. Lockout-tagout procedures are used to prevent accidental energization of electrical equipment during maintenance or repair. Personal protective equipment, such as gloves, safety glasses, and hard hats, are essential for protecting electricians from electrical hazards. The NEC contains numerous tables that provide information on conductor ampacity, conduit fill, and other electrical values. It's important to be familiar with these tables and how to use them. For example, NEC Table 310.15b16 provides ampacity ratings for conductors based on their size, insulation type, and temperature rating. NEC Chapter 9 contains tables and examples for calculating conduit fill. NEC Article 250 covers grounding and bonding requirements. NEC Article 300 covers general wiring requirements. NEC Article 400 covers flexible cords and cables. NEC Article 430 covers motors and motor circuits. NEC Article 440 covers air conditioning and refrigeration equipment. NEC Article 500 covers hazardous locations. NEC Article 517 covers healthcare facilities. The NEC is a complex and comprehensive document. It's important to study it carefully and to understand its requirements. Continuing education is essential for electricians to stay up to date on the latest codes, standards, and technologies. Many organizations offer continuing education courses for electricians. Obtaining and maintaining an electrical license requires ongoing professional development. Electricians must comply with all licensing requirements to legally perform electrical work. The electrical industry is constantly evolving. It's important for electricians to stay informed about new technologies and trends. Solar photovoltaic systems are becoming increasingly popular. Electricians need to be trained in the installation and maintenance of these systems. Energy-efficient lighting systems are also becoming more common. Electricians need to understand the principles of lighting design and how to install and maintain these systems. Smart home technology is another growing trend. Electricians need to be able to install and configure smart home devices and systems. The future of the electrical industry is bright. There will always be a need for skilled and knowledgeable electricians. By staying up to date on the latest technologies and trends, electricians can ensure that they have a successful and rewarding career. Remember to always prioritize safety in all electrical work. Electrical hazards can be deadly. Always follow proper safety procedures and use appropriate personal protective equipment. If you are not sure how to perform a task safely, ask for help from a qualified electrician. Electrical work is a challenging and rewarding profession. It requires a strong understanding of electrical theory, the NEC, and safety procedures. By investing in your education and training, you can have a successful and fulfilling career as an electrician. Good luck with your electrical exam preparation. Remember to study hard, practice your test-taking skills, and stay focused on your goals. With dedication and hard work, you can achieve your dreams.